Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt, and I really need to change that header image because header sound and image, because I am now Emperor of Britannia, or Empress, because, Empress Lily is not a king, she's, not a emperor, she's an empress, it's just how things go. Anyway, when last we left the Empire of Britannia, soon to be known as Greatest Island, things were going rather well. We had taken over England. We are taking over Britannia. It's all coming up Millhouse. And when it all comes up Millhouse, that's got to be good, right? Right. So we're just fighting over what left of the land is left. I mean, they're not really going to be able to put much of a fight against me because these are isolated earls, maybe a duke here and there, but overall, they're all sort of isolated. They're not a united front, and they are collapsing. And that's really what I want to see in my enemies. An ununited front. But the next question is, where do we go from here? Oh, and I'm ill. Great, don't die now. Well, my next thought of where I want to go from here is I need to probably cement my power base by putting people into jail. Not everyone, obviously, but just the people who I could see being a problem in the near future. So just anyone who I can imprison, I'm just going to imprison. After that, because I don't think Lily's going to live long, but soon Emperor Solaire will rule over Greatest Island. And after that, I'm thinking France. I'm thinking we should just take out France, because, stuff France. Because I'm not dying. Hooray! So we might just take out France, or maybe we could try and get Spain. Overall, my goal before the end of this game new goal, is to defeat the Holy Roman Empire. That is my new goal. Is that possible? I've got about 100 years to do it. Could be tricky. But if I can now, as an emperor, take over large amounts of land, because I can now vassalize kings, as opposed to only dukes. So now I can get a lot of land a lot quicker than I used to be able to. Which is really good. It's the usual very good status of life that I have. Some people just tried to fight me, but they lost instantly. That's what I like to see in life. Just people trying to fight me and ultimately failing. I mean, that makes me happy, watching people fail. And I've got a war here. I'm not even sure how I have a war there. Oh, because of this bit here, maybe? Maybe? Oh, wait, no, that is the place I'm at war with. Why am I at war with that place? I don't even know. Am I at war with that place? Clearly I am. Okay, someone's asking for peace. That's good. What do you want? I gain the County of York. I'll take that. Thanking you. Good sir. And my land is too big. Well, you know what? Everyone loves Empress Lily, so I'm not too fussed. These guys are actually doing a good job of taking over land, so let's end that in a hurry. Now we've just got a whole bunch of troops from over here, maybe? I don't know, I get the feeling I'm at war with these people. I don't actually know if I am. I am. So the Empire of Britannia is like a dragon thing. I don't know why we have a dragon, but you know what? The Empire doesn't give a shit about such things. The punishment remains the same. Trebuchet over the Strait of Dover. If they survive, if they go over the Strait of Dover, they arrive in France. If they don't, they get a swim. Ultimately, though, I imagine the Strait of Dover is quite a few kilometers across. So you'd have to be firing them at a fairly good speed and a fairly good height. But we haven't had a cruel person in quite a while, so there's been no opportunities for flinging people across small areas of water, which is disappointing. Maybe we should get over here, the Strait of Gibraltar, so that way we've got another place to fire people. It does seem like a bad reason to conquer places, I'll be honest. It's terrible reasoning. But it is hilarious reasoning, and that's what you got. Oh, I'm not even... I had it paused, I didn't even notice. Anyway, there's terrible reasoning to do that, but my next goal, though, after winning these wars, which will be won, there is no question about whether these wars will be won or not, But my next goal is just imprison people. And that will be done fairly quickly. Some of them will rise up against me and they will just be smashed down in no time whatsoever. So, you know, whatever. I mean, I've got a lot of people out at the moment. I've got, how many? 36,000 men. Oh, I can advance in technology. You want me to let someone out? I honestly don't know. Oh, because he's, well, no, he's well stoled and I'm not letting him out. So we can advance in culture. Well, that's good. We get a lot more culture now. We get 40% extra culture because of being an empress. And let's go noble customs. Let's get our feudal vassals to like us a little bit more than they normally do. We could also go for tolerance. That's probably not a bad idea given the fact that I am conquering large amounts of land. And they're going to be rather intolerant about that sometime in the near future. Meanwhile, those guys are doing shit. What are you doing? Go away. Okay, well, 6,000 men should be able to beat them. Actually, before I send the 6,000 men in, let's just chuck some leaders in there. Let's just throw them in. You know, you go in. But I'm a bishop! I don't think that war is a good idea. Shut up, bishop, and you're going to war. And then he just goes to war. Because why would you defy an empress? A beautiful empress at the age of 58. Now, it's been pointed out to me that some of these places are Gavelkind, so the empire will be broken up a little bit, but I'm not too upset about that. It'll be broken up so Scotland and England are currently in Gavelkind, which means they're going to go to Salaire's brothers. But that's kind of what I want. I don't want all my power in one position just in case something goes wrong. It does mean, of course, that I will not be the most... I will be pretty powerful. I will be the most powerful in Britannia. But I will not be the most powerful I can be. But ultimately, that's not the worst thing in the world, as far as I see it. We could also raise Crown Authority to high, but let's not do that. I do want to, but we don't need more soldiers. That's the thing. All we would do is piss off people doing that. And I mean, it's not hard to piss off people. Wait, there's not actually a war here, is there? We're just standing here for no good reason. Yeah, we're just standing there for no good reason. Well, sometimes we just stand where we want. The Barony of Rockingham. Okay, you're dealing with that. Good. What is the title even going for here? Worcester. Okay. And someone just conquered a little bit of land here. Porto. Oh, okay, no, that's just a civil war going on. Oh, civil wars in Ireland. Why are you so always existing? It's adorable, really. Anyway, someone else has given up. Worcester, we'll take it. Great. You know what, these guys can go home. One thing I should actually be doing now is I should be trying to raise more retinues, because I should be able to as an emperor. Or empress. I keep getting this wrong. I don't know how one would actually get that one wrong. You know what? Let's have more cavalry retinues. Just a lot of cavalry. Because you can't stop me having a lot of cavalry. I'm not sure who would try to stop me, but I know they would try. Someone would try. Someone always tries to stop me. So it'll be like another 200 knights and another 800 light cavalry, which is good. It's very strong. A little bit unwieldy to use, of course, but I mean, you know, who cares? So we're going through time fairly quickly at the moment. In fact, I might start arresting people now just because I can. It's the best reason to arrest people as far as I figure. Okay, so who can we arrest? Anyone with a title is... You know what? You are a duke. Let's arrest you. Excellent. So the reason we're arresting these people is just because they could rise up when Lily dies. And now that's done, can I plot to have anyone's title revoked? Suffolk? No, I prefer more land to go to someone who I could see the king, or the emperor of Britannia dead. Doesn't really have much of a point. I could kill my grandson. Again, just because I can doesn't mean I should. Okay, and we get a barony. Not quite what I wanted. I wanted a bit more than a barony, but that's okay. Now, if I could get some of these to Gavelkind, I can't because I haven't reigned for 10 years of... Oh no, but this was already what I wanted. This place, Alba. Yeah, that one we need a vassal or count to not have a negative opinion of me. Who has a negative opinion of me? I'll kill them. Alright. Who is... Oh, lots of people actually. Some people just don't like me for some reason. Oh, because my land is too big. That's a fair enough reason. And you just don't like me because we usurped your title and because my land is too big. It is pretty big, I'll be honest. I'll give you that. My land is probably bigger than it should be. But for now, I will revoke people who have claim or who've land and are not of my dynasty. So you are not of my dynasty? Well then you, sir, are going to be revoked from your land. I like... They added a new button in this latest patch, which is auto-invite plotters. You click it, and then people just join your plots automatically, which is really great, because it saves me having to click through. There was also a bug before, where... So now we're at... Oh, there it goes, it's auto-inviting people. So it's at 47, and it's increasing steadily. Nice. But anyway, there was a bug. They added a new trait, and where they added that trait was sort of in the middle, so a whole bunch of traits got pushed up or down one, which meant the Born in Purple thing that a lot of the Byzantine Empire have had a minor problem that they got... Hang on, who is getting a claim to my... Signet? No. No, I don't particularly want that to happen. The Duke of York be put in jail? No, it's not my call. I'm not being involved in this at all. I'll lose 10 piety. Anyway, there was a bug which meant anyone who was born in purple, which is a lot of the Byzantine Empire, were blinded. Because the trait born in purple got turned to blinded, which is hilarious, but unfortunate. But I've checked and that is no longer the case. So they must have fixed that when I wasn't looking. So that's exciting. And these guys are just standing around for no reason. Well, you should go back. And I imagine this plot is just rocketed ahead. Yeah, it's at 112%. Cool. Oh, we need him to not be a prisoner before we can do that. Well, you know what? What we'll do is we will go to him and we'll be like, okay, you've been in prison long enough. We will let you leave if you pay us money. Because we're a cool guy like that. We're just going to let people leave. Now, someone's trying to do stuff that I don't want. Go to jail. I know you're a kinsman, but... you've got children. It's fine. All my people married? I think all my family's married. Okay, so now they let him out, and he's like, oh, now I've got my land back. And it's like, yeah, but now I'm revoking your claim. Which is kind of a dick move, but I approve of it. So he's probably not going to be too happy when he realizes what we've done. Oh, he's going to go to war about it. Okay. Actually going to war wasn't my plan, and then everyone just goes, what the hell? No, then war it is. And look what's fighting me. It's like 2 tiny provinces. Well, 3 tiny provinces. Well, who cares? They're all tiny anyway. So we'll just march these guys together. These guys, well, we've just got 6,000 men. This is the retinue. They can just march along as well. I mean, 6,000 men, they should be able to deal with whatever's coming their way. I mean, ultimately, this is a bad moment for them. They're going to lose their duchy, and I'll give it to someone who I like. These 6,000 men can just charge in. I don't even care about leaders right now. What was that? Oh, there's claims. People are fighting each other again. Oh well. But ultimately, time should be going reasonably fast now, just because there's not really a lot going on. I mean, there is, but that army, that force literally just lost its fight. That is actually really hilarious. That's fine. There's a lot going on, but nothing I really need to take care of. Because now I've got Britannia, there is a lot of stuff going on, but just... I think next episode what we're going to do is we're going to start looking for another war. Maybe we'll go for France, maybe we'll even try for Norway or Sweden. But we will try for somewhere, maybe even Gotland. I wonder if we can do anything at Gotland. There's no claimants for Gotland, okay. We can't do anything for Gotland, guys. I don't know why you suggested it. It was a dumb idea. Shit. They just attacked my retinues that I was making. Clever dogs! I just lost my retinues that cost me, like, so much money. But I'm making so much money, so I don't actually care all that much. It could have been fixed if I wasn't, like, going at this breakneck speed. But, you know, I'm going breakneck speed now. You know, it's like ludicrous speed. I rule on the Empire of Britain. No, I'll give them a chance. I really should also expand these places because that'll give me more strength. And more strength means my people are more likely to... They're more likely to not sort of screw me over. Oh, they're still going to try to screw me over, let's be honest here. But they're going to look at the size of my personal force and just be like, you know what, maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea. So we're at 24% in this silly little war. So next episode, as I said, we're going to... I wonder if we can do Norway. Let's actually just look at claimants while the time's rocketing on ahead. No claimants in Norway. A jihad failed that I wasn't even paying any attention to. There's a lot of not paying attention these days. I could, of course, just attack these places. And just try to make a better headway into France. In fact, that's probably not a bad idea. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, invite... Brittany. Anyone there? Let's go a little bit slower, actually. Yeah, there's someone in Brittany who wants to come along. Who was that? No, did they change their minds? We've got a sword here, actually. We could... Oh, we've actually already got a claim to Brittany. Oh, but we've got a truce with them. Darn. We could go for the Byzantium Empire. And that'll give a O'Neill... Are we even strong enough for Byzantium? Probably not. But it'll be one hell of a fight, wouldn't it? And then... she's a kinswoman. Where is she in court? She's in court somewhere. I'm just wondering if we could perhaps, like, get someone married and then... No, it's probably not a good idea. Where are you in court anyway? Norway, of all places. Alright. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, we could just war all over the place. You know what, next episode we're just going to do another, like, lots of tiny little wars. They're quick, they're fun, they're not very efficient, but... Oh, and there's a couple of... There's a couple of factions rising. None of them are very strong. I can't remember what that one is. Progenitorate Succession. I don't remember what that is. What is that? That is... the oldest child of the ruler inherits all titles. Well, that's exactly what I want, in fact. Who's wanting that? It's probably like my son or something. It's probably like Solaire. It is Solaire. Of course it's Solaire. I really wish I could actually just do that, but he's really got to be in a position to, you know, threaten to rise up, and he's not going to do that just yet. And he's not going to get enough leaders because most people want the power to be sort of spread out. They don't mind an emperor in charge, but they do not want the emperor holding all power in the entire realm. Meanwhile, Essex is got a claim and they're just taking over stuff. I'm cool with them doing that. They're just fighting for whatever they want. Really, my local lords should be dealing with these things, and they probably will. They'll take care of them because There's probably claims all over the place. And local lords can handle that with their own personal alliances. And what happens? So I get the country of Astoga. Where is Astoga anyway? Is it here? I get that place. Oh, thought I was getting a duchy there, but clearly I am wrong. A duchy would be much better than what I'm actually getting. Oh well. Read the subtext, see. It wasn't even subtext, just read the text in general. Reading is hard. Anyway, let's spend more gold that I probably shouldn't be spending, just to get those military forces up. And yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of a slow episode. It's been trying to just figure out what's going on with Britannia, but overall what's going on with Britannia? Good things. Good times are happening. Right now. Right here. And people apparently are doing dumb shit. Okay. I don't particularly need you doing anything right now. You can just... Although 26 diplomacy, I could try and fabricate a claim on a duchy even with that. You know what? I should be fabricating a claim on a duchy. A lot of messages coming through that I don't care about. This is normal. Yeah, let's see if we can fabricate a claim on that duchy. Ultimately, what I see to happen is by the time he finally manages it, I'll be like, I don't actually want that duchy anymore. Because that's what happens every other time. And that's what will continue to happen. I'll just keep not wanting it by the time... Oh. Oh! Now, I was about to dismiss this guy instantly, but that would make me a heretic if I took this. And a heretic is able to fight against whoever they want. On the downside, that everyone who wants to can fight against him. It's a bold play. It's a very bold play. Am I strong enough to do that? Oh. You know, the Holy Roman Empire is double my strength. So maybe that would be a bad idea. Or let's have a look at religion first off. Religion, everything is Catholic. It would be a very bold play. You know what? We're going to arrest him for now. But I reckon in the near future we're going to do that. I reckon the year 1400, I think the game ends in 1450. We'll change religions to a heretic religion and we'll see what we can do for the last 50 years. We'll just try like an almighty push. Or maybe we'll go to 1350. Either way, we're going to go into heresy soon. Heretic County is always interesting. Oh, it's such a... possibly a bad idea, though. That's what I find fascinating about it. It's like a really risky play, because being able to declare war on anyone, but having anyone being able to declare war on you... Like, you don't even need a claim anymore. You just do it. And that's the war over. Great. We will accept your claim. Cool. And we can usurp a title. We can't because... reasons. Oh, because he's at war with someone. Who's he at war with? I don't know who he's at war with, but either way, I don't think it actually concerns me in any way. Alright guys, well that's been this episode. Next episode, we're going to, I honestly don't know what we're going to do. No, I do. We're going to take over France. I've already said that like 3 times. How do I forget that already? Anyway guys, see you next time.